building a fizzer. Both wanna be right, lose sight, can't cut with one blade in a scissor. Are you willing to go away when I want you to stay?
In a giant sea of cool podcasts, finally comes a podcast that kicks the cool to the curb. Welcome to Kick the Cool, everyone. I am your big little brother, Tone.
I am your little brother, Wopsle.
And I'm America's big sister, Shishi.
America's big sister, everyone.
I'm your big sister. I'm your big sister. I'm your big sister.
Everyone's
Yeah.
big sister.
I'm talking to America here now.
And this is the podcast that gives you the reviews you didn't know you needed. What's up, my nerds?
Hey.
What is up?
Dudes.
I have one big question for you guys. How about that? Y'all got that Stimmy? I mean, who's got that Stimmy?
I got my Stimmy and done spent that Stimmy.
I had the Stimmy for about 15 minis.
Stimmy for the minis.
So you guys, I got that Stimmy, and I don't know if you can tell, but I got a new microphone for the Stimmy.
Whoa.
Great.
So if I get real close and speak kind of low, you can probably tell. I got a new
That's
does
a
mic.
sound
good
good.
microphone.
Yeah, it does sound good.
So I there was one that was like a certain amount of money, and then they said, here's one that's gold-plated, which has hindered the sound quality, abhorrently, but
Right.
it is gold-plated, and it's also $1,000 more. And I said, hit it with that Stimmy! So
Did it?
I got the gold-plated one. So if
my
it sounds
gosh.
bad, it's because they have, against all advice, gold-plated, dipped this mic into gold. But,
Is it Elvis's microphone?
well, that's what they told me. That's why it was $5,000, actually.
Right. Now, I mean, it's one thing to have gold in the components. That's actually a good thing. Like if you have gold components, that's really good.
Mhm.
But I think that it suffers a little when you just dip the whole thing in gold.
Yes, if it's bronzed, that's bad.
Right, it's bronzed in gold.
Right.
But I was feeling that Stimmy high, and I couldn't deny it. So
Wow, I just got a new cable for $30. I thought I was doing pretty good.
well, I bet that
You beat
same
me.
cable would have been gold plated for $1,030.
It's
That's
gold
right.
it's gold on the inside.
Mm.
It's good.
Where
It's
it
gold in the
counts.
good place.
Aren't we all?
Yes, we're all gold on the inside. Wopsle.
We're all gold in the good place.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what Sherry just said. Gold in the good place.
Can we review that one day? Our gold good places.
Whoa!
I don't think anybody said anything about where those are. They might be different for every person.
I think they are.
Yeah.
Here's my good place.
Whoa!
I'm pointing,
is a
but you
kid's
guys
show.
don't know where I'm pointing.
This is a family show, Tone.
I'm pointing.
Oh boy, where'd that Stimmy go, Tone?
Well, my Stimmy is going to car repairs, and then that's pretty much it. I might get a buddy of mine, help him get a podcasting microphone because he and I might be doing something soon. So
Ooh.
yeah, I
Sweet.
might have another project in the works. But yeah, I did that. And Shishi, where did yours go? All to the new car?
Well, I actually kept some of it, and I did put a little extra with my down payment. Yeah.
You're not supposed to save any of it. You're supposed to spend it.
Well, I'm going to spend it eventually, probably on KFC lunches.
Right.
It's probably over time. It'll last me a year or so.
Right. Over the span of 1 year,
Yeah.
I will spend this money
Yeah.
at KFC.
But yeah, no, I did use some of it wisely and put down on my new car that I got.
Was it exciting? Was it exciting to you guys like when you got it, or was it just like, another Stimmy?
I felt really guilty personally.
Oh, okay.
Because I have not been affected that much by the pandemic as far as financially, but I mean, I do see why it would be good to stimulate the economy. If I go out and spend that money, then that'll help other people, and I will tip generously. So because I have enough money to do so now.
Oh, I bet everybody's getting tips right now.
Hopefully, yeah.
All the restaurant workers are getting such tips right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess the main point is to help people. That's why we get up in the morning. I wouldn't have even gotten up if I wasn't going to help some people today.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I've been helping people all day.
Oh, you have been, Wopsle?
Yeah.
Well, it's time to help even more
Ooh.
than before.
Right.
Ooh.
And the way we're going to do that is I would like for you to tell us what you're going to review today, sir.
Snow days. Sounds pretty helpful, doesn't it?
Right now?
It's like
boy.
80 degrees outside.
People need to know how to feel. So,
I love these timely topics.
well, here's every week we start out with our first review as a listener suggestion. And so Katie suggested snow days, believe it or not, several weeks ago because she was experiencing a snow day at the time. And there was something about the sunniness of today as we're recording. It's beautiful, like the most spring-like day we have had. And therefore, I wanted us to take Katie's suggestion today of all days and review snow days. So
I love it.
So,
Okay.
Steve, what do you
All right.
think about snow days?
Well, I have feelings about snow days. I usually really enjoy them because if my campus where I work is closed, then I get a free day to sit in the house and do nothing because I can't go anywhere because I'm snowed in.
Right.
But then also think about this. Kids don't have snow days anymore because it's all online.
Yep.
They can just do an online school day. That's what we did like 3 times this winter.
And
So-
that's the worst. If you're a kid and it snows and you don't get to take the day off, you're like, I just got ripped. Like, this is
Right.
bull.
Yep.
Yeah, now I'm the old man saying, back in my day, if it snowed, we just got to go out and play.
Well, kids still are going out to play and just not doing their schoolwork.
That's what we do anyway.
So-
I've mandated that's how my
Right.
house rolls.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask this question. Will there be a time where the pandemic has caused it to where now we know we can do online learning, and whenever people get snowed in and have a snow day, they switch over to online learning, and no one ever gets snowed in.
Yeah, like you said, that's where we are right now. We did have one actual snow day up here where I live, and it was so funny. The school was like attention, no school tomorrow, and there is no schoolwork. Like, it's an actual snow day. Just go have fun. They had to work so hard to make sure that everyone understood. Do not log in and make your kids work. Like, this is how it used to be, at least for one day.
We have the days to spare. We have school snow days built into the calendar.
Yeah, right.
Here's one of them.
And I felt like I've never seen a school administration work so hard to tell me and my family to just take a chill, snowy day one day.
They were like, come on already.
Really?
Will you just relax? Just chill out.
Well, Tone, what about you personally? What do you feel about snow days?
Well, it was always the best. It was the best thing. Now, what's funny is when you're a kid, it's the best moment because you're usually the night before, you're looking at school closings on the news or whatever, scrolling across the bottom of the TV, and you're like, oh man, here we come.
Mhm.
Where's my big ticket item?
Mhm.
And
That's where you learn to alphabetize
That's
because
right.
you know you know where you are in the
coming
alphabet.
up. It's coming up. And then you would miss it and you have to wait for the scroll again. Oh man. But you would run outside, and the next day you would run outside, you would play all day long, you would get so sick, you wouldn't even care. And then when you become an adult, all that is gone, and it's only the worst now. Now you have to drive in it, you have to go like function in it, and it's terrible.
I mean, I'm lucky because I work at a college campus, and so they will close the campus, and most workplaces don't do that.
Right.
Most workplaces are like, if you can get here, you need to get your butt here.
Uh-huh.
And that's just the way it is. And I don't care if you almost die. If you end up here, that's what I want to happen. So,
Yeah, you've got that elusive adult snow day on lock, which is a
Exactly.
big deal. It's a big
Yes.
deal.
yes. But again, I do feel a little bit guilty about snow days. And I did when I was a kid too. I mean, no, there was that joy as soon as I saw my the name of my school pop up on the scrolling list, and you just pump your fists and go, yeah! And then then the next day I'm like, oh, I really should be at school today. This is kind of weird. I'm not comfortable with this. As a 9-year-old, what's wrong with me? I'm not really comfortable with this change in my routine.
What a nerd you are. You're such a nerd.
I miss my teachers.
I wonder if Mrs. Wilson is thinking of me too.
Yeah. I wonder what Mr. Rex is doing today.
Probably missing me.
Hey, guess what? Nope, no chance that was happening. Teachers were loving it.
They were also fist pumping, no guilt.
Right.
Yeah, I do think, snow days, we'll get to those in a minute, but so far we haven't because we've only talked about the moment that you learn about snow days. And think about how, it'll be bedtime, right? It's like you're supposed to be in bed, but you're watching that ticker.
Right.
And then the moment that your school is on that ticker back in the day, then it was like, there are no rules. Like bedtime's out the window.
Yeah.
Nothing
Party
matters.
time.
You're just like
Party.
Doritos and Pepsi, just like both arms, just
And
everything's a mess.
And mom's like, just don't wake me up. Just
Right.
don't keep me up. That's fine.
Do whatever
Just
you're
be quiet.
gonna do.
Yeah.
Do all of your debauchery that you would normally do. It's fine. Just don't wake me up.
Well, for us, Mom had a night job. And so
right.
when you were watching the ticker, she was about to go to work. And so the ticker would come up and say, you're set your town. And you'd be like, all rules are off. And she'd be like, all right, I'm going to work. And you'd be like, yes, there's nothing better. There's never been anything better than this.
Oh, man.
I didn't get that because I left before she started working nights.
It was great.
Yeah,
It was
I
great.
got that for sure. But there is a distinction a bit to me about an actual snow day is I feel like because all the rules are also off during the snow day, do you guys remember how all social barriers seem to kind of break down? Like I would hang out with kids on a snow day that I would never associate with if it wasn't a snow
For
day.
sure. For sure.
Like you're building a snowman together or playing football or just slipping and sliding around and you're just the playing field is leveled on a snow day.
Yeah, I agree.
There's something magical I think about snow days, definitely if you're experiencing it with people or those times when it's been so bad that the morning the buses can't get out, but by 11 it's warm enough to go out and play and so everyone comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's all pretty magical too. Have you guys ever seen the movie Snow Day?
Oh,
I don't think so.
No.
Listen, it is a Nickelodeon movie. And it is incredible. It is one of those. Chevy Chase is in it. He's a weatherman, and he's like the dad, and so he's working while the kids are all there's no rules. They're running around. Chris Elliott is in it, and he's the snowplow driver. So he is
Of
the
course.
right, like he is in everything he's ever been in.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But he is he's the villain because he's trying to clear the streets, and so these kids are the whole day they're trying to get this elusive second snow day. 2 snow days in a row.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, it's boy, it's so good. It's so good.
Well, and also one cool thing is now I don't have to watch it because you just told me the plot. So
Thanks,
that's cool.
Saved me some time.
But you have no idea if they get that second snow day or not.
Oh, I think I do. Let's be honest.
It doesn't really matter to me.
Let's be honest.
It's all about the journey.
You will never know, man. You don't know how those Nickelodeon movies are going to end.
That's right. It goes dark. It goes dark right at the end.
Yeah.
There's just a spinning top on top of Chris Elliott's snowplow, and you don't know if it's actually, you get to decide how it ends. Oh, man. Well, I wanted to lean into the magic of a snow day. So I'm glad that we didn't talk too much about how, as an adult with children, snow day's the worst. If my kids still had to go to school, but I got to stay home, best day ever. But
right.
It's like I'm on double duty at home on snow day whenever the kids are home, and it's
right.
It's really a struggle. So, but let's lead into the magic of it. Let's rate snow days, and if you would, just for my own heart, since it's 80 degrees out today, rate the magic of the gloriousness. Let's rate the good part of it, the magical part of a snow day. What's your rating?
That snow day mystique.
That's probably a scent.
I'm
That's a cologne for sure.
Snow day mystique.
My rating is 10 out of 10 different snowflakes.
Oh, because everyone knows there's only 10 varieties.
There's 10, yeah.
There's 10 different ones.
Collect them all.
Yep.
I have a bunch of them I keep in a box.
One of each of the 10?
One of each, yeah.
Yeah.
I got the full set.
Oh, you didn't get a carrying case? You
I
didn't
did not get
display
the case, no.
carrying case?
You know, they're going
It
to be
was
worth
too
something.
expensive. Huh?
The whole set's worth
I
gonna be
know.
worth some. Okay, Tone, what do you rate the majesty of snow days?
I rate the majesty of snow days 1 out of 1 big layer of sweat underneath all those garments. there's a lot of garments there, folks, and there's things happening underneath. You know, there's movement. There's a system. There's a
I
there's
wish
a
you
weather.
could see my face right
It's a
now.
weather
There's
pattern.
a weather pattern.
There's a warm front moving in around in this region right here. Oh man. Okay. Well. Yeah. So I'm going to rate snow days. Then the majesty of them. The allure. The novelty. All those are bad words. I can't think of a good descriptive word for a snow day.
I think you got it. Let's move
Okay. I'm going to rate Snow Day. My favorite line from the movie Snow Day. The bird. The Wayne. The bird, the Wayne. If you know, you know.
Oh no.
So now you got to see
No
it, don't you?
one.
Now you have to see it.
I would like to interject here and do a little break the fourth wall and go behind the scenes a little bit and let the audience know that while Wopsle was starting to say his review, his rating, I hit a button on my new headphones accidentally, and the my Alexa app decided to tell me how much battery life was left in my headphones, and I didn't. And all I heard from Wopsle was when it came back in finally, it was like, "Oh, put her," and I was like, "What is?" What did you actually say, Wopsle?
And you were like, totally tracks. That tracks with a Wopsle.
I understand completely.
All right. Well, that was a very good topic. Thanks so much. Who sent that in, Wopsle?
Yeah, thanks, Katie, for the topic and for just the fun and for being awesome and being a listener.
Thank you,
thanks,
Katie.
All right, let's move on to our second reviewer of the day. This is going to be Shishi, our favorite America's Big Sister. Shishi, what do you have for us today?
Well, as you said earlier, I bought a new car, and it made me think of all the new safety features that we have in our products, and especially cars. So I
right.
think I want to review safety features.
Now, this is a big deal. This is a very big deal.
Yeah, it's a very important topic that everyone needs to know about.
We might not only help people, we may save lives with this topic.
We may save lives today.
Yeah.
Yes, I have brought it. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It is brung.
It has done been brung.
So this is a tutorial on how to use your safety features.
Oh, we are so going to get sued. Yeah, don't try this while you're driving, while you're listening to us. Don't try this in your car.
You think we're going to get sued now? Wait until you hear who our 5-star review sponsor is.
Oh, no.
Yeah. We'll get to that though.
I can't wait. Okay, well, Tony, what do you think about safety features?
You know, the big thing that I see right now about safety features is all the adults, especially, the baby boomers, all saying like, in my day, we didn't wear helmets and we survived. In my day, we rode in the back of pickup trucks and we survived. Yeah. And it's everywhere you look now. It's like, well, we didn't have seatbelts. Who needs them? We survived just fine. Well, no, some of you didn't. Some of you died in a fiery car wreck.
Yeah. Yes.
Some did. You're right. Or we wouldn't still be here, but some didn't.
So, Wopsle, now we know what Tone thinks of safety features. I'd like to get your take.
Well, have we done what we need to do to not be legally liable at this point? Has the fine print been added?
I can add it right now.
Here,
Let's add it.
real quick, I'll add it.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm adding it too.
Okay. I just wrote mine on a quiet piece of paper.
Okay. So, because here's my problem with safety features is I think they're pretty important, and my wife is a big proponent of them, but I don't like them, and I never, ever, ever adhere to them. I'm talking no seatbelts, no helmets, no speed limits, no nothing. So,
Wow. Okay.
it's bad.
How are you still driving? How have you not had your license taken away? How are you not getting stopped for these infractions?
I have a T-shirt that has a fake seatbelt across the front, kind of like a tuxedo situation. And so I drive around with that shirt on all the time.
No.
So they hadn't got me yet.
Well, that is scary. But I think it's well documented that my old car was from 2006. Safety features, were basically a horn to honk, windshield
Right.
wipers.
Tires? Are tires safety features?
I'm not sure.
It's pretty unsafe.
But I
without
had those. I did have tires, seat belts. Those are the safety features on my old car. And I get in this new car and it's like, put your seatbelt on. There's somebody next to you. There's somebody behind you. Here's an OnStar. Go to, if you get in a crash, here you can pay money and we'll save you. It's just crazy.
Right.
I have anti-lock brakes. I have lane assist. I don't like not having control over my own safety. And I guess the reason that they have to have all of this stuff on there, like I have a backup camera, it's because you can't see out the back windows of the car.
Right.
Because everything is so high and just kind of encroaching on your, it's just so high and dark in there. I gotta have a camera to see out the back of my car. It's just weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, so it's almost not like just above and beyond. This would be helpful, but it's like, hey, we accidentally made a car you can't
Right.
see out of, and they're like, guess I'll put a camera on the back.
Yeah. And then we'll call it a feature.
Right.
Or they're like, oh, we really want to put a camera on the back. Oh, okay. Well, now they don't need to see out the back.
Oh,
so
right.
We'll just, cheaper on glass,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, someone's like, isn't that going to make it harder to see out the back? I'm not worried. They already put a camera on this thing. It doesn't matter.
It's
oh,
fine.
sweet. Okay.
It's fine. Yeah. Now, I will say the one new safety feature that I really do like is the blind spot alert.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's one of my hardest things. Whenever, for some reason, my peripheral vision, when I turn my head, I have a big blind spot. And so that has not yet saved me, but I can imagine that it would soon save me because I almost get over on top of other people a lot. But all the other stuff, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't need you. And here's what I'm wondering this, guys. Answer me this question. If I have OnStar, if I have access to OnStar in my car and I don't pay for it and I die in a crash or I crash and I push that button and they answer and say, do you want to pay for OnStar now? This is what I'm imagining. And I'll say, no, I'm about to die. Can you send help? And they say, oh, can you give us your credit card
Right.
number
Right.
first? Can you reach your purse?
Yeah.
I mean, is that what's going to happen? Are they going to just let me
It's
die?
got some blood on it, but I think I can wipe it off and read it.
That's just
The fire's getting a little close, but I think the firelight's actually helping me see the numbers on the card.
the CVV has been scorched. I can't help you with that.
I got all 12 numbers, but I can't get that CVV. You're going to have to just try a couple of 3-digit codes. See if we can make it in time.
Yeah. Well, okay. I have a little quiz for you.
Oh, I like quizzes.
Okay. All right. What was the first safety feature invented and when was it invented?
Brakes.
I'd say headlights.
I don't think that brakes is a safety feature.
Okay.
Well, you said windshield wipers. I feel like you really kind of blew the gate open with windshield wipers. earlier.
Right. Come on. That's not safety. That's convenience.
Well, wiper blades were the first.
Oh.
The
Okay.
first safety feature. They were introduced in 1903, and there was a lever inside the car that you pulled on to move the rubber on the outside of the car.
Nice. Yeah, a little manual.
You pulled it
You
yourself.
had to do it.
And I'm like, yes, that is the control that I want in my
Right.
car.
Yep.
Can we just go back to that? It doesn't depend on a computer. It doesn't depend on electricity. It doesn't depend on anything but the motion of my hand. That's it.
It would be about 7.5 seconds into a rainstorm that you would say, "This sucks."
Hey, but then I can just do it faster and slow down, intermittent.
If you live in a real rainy part of the States, then you're like one arm is so buff from just nonstop wiping.
Yep.
You have to stop pulling the lever to shift and then start pulling the lever
Ooh.
again.
Okay, I like that part. It's living on the edge.
That's an advanced maneuver.
Well, do you guys remember Jack, my old 67 Firebird?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one time I had a friend with me. We went to the movies. Unexpected rainstorm. Oops, my windshield wipers don't work.
Yeah.
This was in college. And so I just rolled down the window and looked out, rain pelting on my face, and drove us home while the guy next to me was like grabbing the dashboard with white knuckles and like, what? Can we stop? I was like, I got it. It's fine. We're going home. It's fine. And we made it home. And I would have given anything for a lever on that day.
That is one thing. When the safety features controlled by computers fail, you can't just put some bubble gum on it and fix it, right?
Right. You can't MacGyver it.
Exactly.
And that's my whole existence with that's my relationship with my cars. So I'm kind of thinking about, we talk a lot about the safety features on cars because it's like we're in the future now, we drive spaceships basically. But there's safety features on a lot of different things. Like what about apps? We have Pokemon Go. If it detects that you're going over a certain speed, it'll say, "Hey, don't do this while you're driving." That's kind of a safety feature, except then you can say, "I'm a passenger," and continue to play as you speed down the road. But
I do like
at
that.
least
There's
they're
no
trying.
checks on that safety feature. It's like, I got your back.
No.
You're like, don't worry. And they're like, okay, never mind. No big deal.
Yeah. Can you guys think of any other safety features?
Well, apparently I'm not the one to ask because my two suggestions on safety features thus far were brakes and tires. So I think that my idea of what a safety feature is a little messed up.
A dot matrix printer.
Sure.
That's safer
a safety
than
feature.
a laser printer for sure.
Can't get in a car wreck if you're running a dot matrix.
I mean, laser printers have a dangerous thing right in the name, lasers.
You're right.
So dot matrix, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Yeah, I feel like there are a lot of apps. You know how like if you try to unlock your phone with the wrong passcode for a couple of times, it'll lock you out for a little bit. It's kind of a safety
Right.
feature.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yep. There's a lot of those. My son has an iPhone and it, unlocks by looking at his face, right?
Right.
But if his eyes are closed, it won't unlock. You have to have attention paid to the phone. And I guess that's to keep you from getting murdered and someone holding your phone up to your face.
They gotta keep you alive.
So, all right, let's go ahead and give some very helpful ratings for safety features. Tone, what do you rate safety features? Of all kinds, not just
of
cars.
all kinds of safety features.
Yeah, like handrails.
Yes.
That's a safety
Yep.
feature,
Mhm.
right? On stairs?
Let's see.
Yellow curbs to help you see the curb.
curb,
Okay,
pan
I could
curb.
just make
Yeah.
a list. I'll make a list later. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, if you'll make sure and include me on that. CC me.
Okay. Sure. No problem.
I'm gonna rate safety features 4 out of 4 because I love safety features. I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. 4 out of 4. Wait, hold on. I'm laughing too hard. Okay. All right, I'm gonna rate safety features 4 out of 4. Wet tires. I don't even know what I'm saying. Wet tires on the ground. I don't know. Tires.
Right. Totally.
Wow. Is this the first time you've been stumped?
This is the first time that I've been on a podcast, I think. This is apparently all new to me. I don't know how any of this works.
Well, in that case, let's listen. Hear what Wopsle has to say about it. What do you rate safety features, Wopsle?
I don't like him, but I believe in him. So I'm going to say 8 out of 12 passenger side airbags. They put the
Oh, that's good. We did not mention airbags.
They put the fun in really bad wrecks.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, there's nothing better than that boom, that explosion right in your face. And you're like, well, I'm awake now.
Right. Do you remember that SNL fake commercial about it was like a Jiffy Pop?
Yeah.
Airbag. So like it would
yes.
hit you, and you can open it and just eat the popcorn while you're waiting on
on
the
OnStar.
Jaws of Life or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
While you're putting in your credit card information, you can just have some popcorn.
Yes. Yep. All right. Well, I am going to rate safety features 16 digits on a burning credit card.
Oh, no.
That's very morbid.
That got dark. Yeah, the whole scenario got really dark.
Yeah, it did.
It did. I think we need to go in there sometimes.
I think it's time for us to move on to our 5-star review. You guys ready?
5-star review.
5-star review.
Let's go. Let's
You'll feel bad.
Woo-hoo.
All right, guys. Well, this is our 5-star review, and this week we are being sponsored by, drum roll, please, the federal government. That's our sponsor this week.
Oh, great. Thanks, federal government.
Our second paying sponsor.
That's right.
And they don't even know it.
They have hooked us up with so much money, and maybe it's all this. Maybe I'm thinking of the Stimmies, or maybe they actually paid us for this ad. I'm not sure.
The jury is out.
And we'll never tell.
There's no way to know.
Let's call Biden and ask him.
Right. Let me text him real quick.
Are you mad?
You got a weird keyboard on that iPhone.
He said, it's a classic iPhone. Yeah, he said the show's great, guys. I hope you like the Stimmy. I sent you an extra one for the show.
Oh, okay.
So
Kick the Cool got its stimulus
got its
game on
Stimmy,
too.
Yeah.
Cool.
I tell you what, as far as 5-star reviews, we usually say all these great things about our sponsor.
Yeah, we do. You're
Established
right.
1776.
They have a lot of money.
So much money.
Something.
Apparently.
They have a lot of money.
They have a lot less money now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Several trillion. Yeah, so the federal government, here's one thing. I do worry that now that we've been paid by the federal government, are we a federal government employee? Kick the Cool podcast. And also, does that open us up to any scrutiny by, say, the CIA or the NSA or any of that?
I bet they are now listening.
Ooh.
We might be on a list.
Are they going to?
They're listening starting now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to think of nice things to say, right?
Do you think that they're going to start investigating my ties with Burisma? Do you think that might be a thing? Do you guys even know what I'm talking about?
I
don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
Okay, just cut it out. That's Hunter Biden's investigation. It was supposed to be
deep,
never mind.
You know real news all of a sudden on this podcast.
Wow. Yeah.
That is so weird.
I didn't know that you could pull that out.
I thought it was something.
I didn't like that feeling.
I thought it was some type of coffee maker was a barisma. You know, like there is some point in the process.
I did too. Yeah.
It does sound like, like a barista,
Yeah.
right?
Like a dog barista would be a barisma.
Why? Why is a dog barista a barista?
Because you can't call him a barista. That'd be very confusing.
You could call him a barista.
Ooh. Uh-huh.
Oh, a little barista.
You could call him Starbud instead of Airbud.
Oh. Instead of Starbucks.
Yeah.
Starbud.
Yeah, go with that one.
That is Kick the Cool's official mascot, Starbud the dog.
Starbud hot dog. Back to Hollywood.
Hot dog, yeah.
Starbud the hot dog.
Yeah.
That is a deep pull for some Kick the Cool listeners right there.
Oh,
there are some
gosh.
cool kickers in the land who are listening right now going, hot dog, yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
man.
most of all, we want to say a big thank you to the federal government. Thanks, federal government.
Thanks, federal government.
Thank you, federal government.
Now, little Timmy, the word is phantasmagoria.
PHANTASMA Goria?
Close enough. Well done. Hey, somebody get that handsome little man his prize.
Little Timmy has won unlimited answers to all the paranormal questions his little tiny heart can handle, such as, can ghosts stink? Is Bigfoot my dad? And I want to steal my cousin's beauty with black magic? Is that possible?
This is Kevin, Houston, and Sam, your 3 hosts for Phantasmagoria. And I don't know how I'm supposed to know who your dad is.
Join us every week on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right. Well, that was our 5-star review. And next, we are going to finish things up with a little review of mine. And I'm going to help maximum number of people. MPH, minutes per helped, is going to be through the roof. And so today we're going to review Oprah Winfrey.
You get a car. You get a car. You get a car.
Right. Okay. Then there's that.
Very memeable. Very memeable.
Yeah, that's a meme. Well, so what do you think about Oprah Winfrey?
You know, I think that I kind of grew up and Oprah had a talk show and it was like her and Phil Donahue like were fighting each other in, Octagon every afternoon at 3 p.m. And then all of a sudden, like, I guess she killed Phil and he's gone now and she's like the queen of all Earth. And so
Okay.
I don't feel like I know much about her other than that she's just like so powerful and so awesome. I know she's really, other than just giving people cars, I know she's so generous apparently.
Right.
But like, she's also kind of an enigma to me. Like, I don't think that she has a birthplace. I don't think people know where she's from.
Right.
She just sprang forth
and so
from the earth.
It's pretty, yeah. So I'm pretty impressed about that too. So I don't know. I'm hoping to learn something about her from you guys today.
That's no pressure.
But Shishi, what do you
Oh,
what do you think about Oprah Winfrey, Shishi?
Love her. Hello. She is. Did you know that she won the Daytime Emmy for talk show hosts so many times that she took herself out of the running?
Right.
She just stopped getting them. She was like, no, thank you. I have enough. Let's give it to someone else.
awesome.
They're all deserving as well. I mean, that's how much people love her. And, she had that talk show went for like 20 years, something like that. I don't know. I have to Google it. But yeah, I mean, I've dreamed about Oprah Winfrey. So she was my best friend. She loaned me money.
Oh.
Well, actually, she loaned me quarters for the washing machine. So,
because she was in the laundromat?
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
We
where
were best
Oprah hangs
friends.
out.
That's where we were.
sweet.
And Oprah always has quarters on her too, right? She's
yes.
always got
For
a
sure.
few quarters.
Yeah.
Well, so Oprah's worth $2.7 billion. And here's something very interesting. So she the Wikipedia article on her says that over the years she's been on several Forbes lists. And in 2019, She made the Power Women list. She
Mhm.
was number 20. And then that same year, she made America's Self-Made Women list.
Hmm.
She was number 10.
Hmm.
And
Not surprised.
she was number 64 in 2010's Powerful People.
Yeah.
Now, so here we got this lady who is the richest woman in the world. Officially, she is.
And that makes me think, where's my stimulus, Oprah? Where's my stimmy?
Well, she's the most powerful woman in the world. She's the richest woman in the world. She has huge influence on our country, and she got number 20 on Power Women list of 2019. That's pretty.
That was my question. What 19 women are more powerful than Oprah?
Right.
She has peaked. She's not in the public eye as much as she used to be. She has her magazine and she still has projects, and she has, her
network.
interview show that she does.
I think that the Queen of England would differ about whether or not she's in the spotlight right now.
Right.
Oh, well,
because
yeah.
of Meghan and Harry.
Okay.
She interviewed
remember,
them. It was a big
She
deal.
blew up the royal family.
But are we surprised? Like, it's like nothing, she's not like exciting and moving on up and stuff. That's on that list. I think that's why she's probably number 19 or number 20.
I just don't understand it. She's 20th on Power Women, 10th on America's Self-Made Women, and 64th on Powerful People of the 2010s. It's like she should be higher than that. My other question is, I wanted to ask you guys very directly and to the point, would you vote for Oprah Winfrey for president?
I thought about that when they were talking about it before, and you know what? I think I would. She's really smart, and she's self-confident, and she knows a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff. So
yeah,
maybe
I definitely
depends
could.
on who she's running against.
I don't know that I know anything about her politics, but I think she's awesome, and so yeah, I mean, put her in there. I feel like this.
Right.
Put her in, coach.
Well, I would definitely vote for her. Like, one thing that I like too, that I really like about the thought of having a woman in the Oval Office is, the kindness and care that comes along with a female presence instead of a male presence. Like that would be, I think, so healing and good for our country to move into a place of caring and more of a female spirit than the dominant male spirit.
I was going to say that I think Obama would end up being even more kind than Oprah to me. Like he was like such a calming, cool, collected spirit that.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys think if Oprah was president, I bet she would say, "You get a stimmy, and you get a stimmy, and you get a stimmy."
Yeah, that's
right
right.
back, yeah.
And if she was president, we would have probably gotten 3 stimmies for Kick the Cool because there's 3 of us.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Biden got us
like
one.
One little
that little
stimmy.
stimmy he gave us was only a third of this gold-plated microphone. Yeah. If Oprah was president,
The
we'd all
Elvis
have
mic.
gold-plated microphones.
And that's just true. I like it when Wopsle says true stuff.
Listen, I don't know that it's
happens
funny.
so seldom.
It's just true.
Right. That is the new subtitle of our podcast. I don't know if it's funny. I just know it's true. We need to have a new segment called I don't know if it's funny, but I just know it's true.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, let's rate this puppy and get on out of here. Wopsle, what do you rate Oprah Winfrey? What do you rate her as a person? What do you rate her as a person?
Why do you keep on making us rate human beings? Oh.
I love it so much. It cracks me up that we rated Gary Busey. Wopsle, rate Oprah.
I'm going to rate Oprah Winfrey 3 jumps on the couch like Tom Cruise did that one time.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember how weird that was?
All right.
So weird.
It was so weird.
I was like, man, he really loves her. It wasn't weird to me at all.
I wish I had a man.
I wish I had a man who'd jump on a couch for me. That's all I thought. I didn't think it was weird at all. And then everybody started making fun of him.
I got all these kids. Jumping on the couch. I just want a man to come in and jump on my couch. Because he's so excited, he just can't handle it.
He can't handle it. Yeah.
Well, Shishi, what do you rate Oprah Winfrey as a person?
I rate Oprah Winfrey 276 cars.
Is that how many it was?
That's how many she gave away.
Wow.
Yes.
I had no idea. I thought it was like 50.
276.
Wow. That's a lot of
Nope,
cars.
everybody in her studio audience.
All right. Well, I'm going to rate Oprah Winfrey one too many. Hold on. Y'all quit. Quit making me laugh. Quit making me laugh. Okay.
It's too late.
I'm going to rate Oprah Winfrey one too many Scientologists. Which is usually the number one.
It's exactly one.
Because she's a big Travolta fan, y'all. She's a big Travolta fan.
I think you can be friends with a Scientologist without loving Scientologists.
They will jump on your couch. You got to be careful.
Well, quick. The Scientologists are coming over. Cover the furniture.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us this week, guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks again to Katie for submitting snow days that we should talk about it. What a timely review we've chosen for today.
So
if
many
you have a
people helped.
review that you would like for us to talk about, please send it to us at reviews@kick.cool.
And we would also like to thank the band Bugs for letting us use the song Reviews as our theme song. Please go like their Facebook page and you can buy their stuff, their music online, buy their t-shirts, all their merch. Go support them in every way that you can. Thank you, Bugs.
Come on over and follow us on our socials at Kick the Cool, and then go over to our website and buy us a coffee because our podcasting subscription is about to come due. So we could use a coffee. So buy us a podcast subscription.
Now that Lent is over, I'm back on the coffee. So I appreciate everybody stopping for Lent, but it's back on now, so head on over.
All right, that's going to do it. I'm Tone.
I'm Wop.
I'm She.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Oh, that was fun.
I am so giggly right now.
I was hoping you were going to find a way to edit it into the actual episode. I don't know if everybody once
Hey, you know what? If they don't, that's on them.
so funny.